What's up, you guys? It's your boy Tyler, and today I realized that it's not Tuesday, and there's a specific reason for that. This will not be that video though. That will be uploaded at the same time actually. So this week you get two videos. Wow. This week on Tea Time with Tea, it is scalding hot. Literally, wow.
Zips tea, and it's unsweet with respect, bad girl, when me done speak.
Today, I just learned that yesterday, October 2nd, which was the day I was supposed to upload, Cardi B was arrested. And most of you probably already know this. She was arrested on, according to People magazine, that's what I'm reading. It was on multiple things. On Monday, this was on Monday, not Tuesday. Cardi B was charged with a Class A misdemeanor count of third-degree assault and 2 Class A misdemeanor accounts of a second-degree reckless endangerment, stemming from a fight that took place at a strip club in Queens, New York, back in August. And then I was thinking, wait, this is what Nicki was talking about and no one had receipts for it? So, she basically just validated every single thing that Nicki accused her of. So, back in August, for those of you who don't know and who haven't watched my last video, or my couple of the last videos, you should go watch that. Caught you. Cardi B apparently was at a strip club where the Migos were performing. Her husband Offset was there as well. One of them, or both of them, were accused of allegedly having sex with Offset. So Cardi B does what any famous adult would do and told some of her crew or something, I don't exactly know who they are or how many, but to beat up, she hired men to beat up them at their workplace. So now these women are scared to go to work, just like Nicki was saying. I'm gonna put in the video that I took from Queen Radio, just so you can kind of get an idea what I'm talking about.
Now we gonna get into some things because I'm tired of people lying on me. So we gonna get into some things. Now you want to talk about stopping bags, but it's 2 innocent girls in a strip club right now that ain't did nothing but go to the strip club and get money. Now they can't get no money, so who's stopping bags? Cause you got grown-ass men showing up to where the they at and where they work at. They can't feed their kids, they can't feed their family. They can't feed their family because you mad at what another man sticking his inside of. You mad at a woman for what a man is doing. And that's the problem with so many black women and women, period. Oh, because she's not black. Because she refers to you black women. Oh, we got the receipts for that too. FYI, she refers to black women as monkeys and roaches. Roaches! So there are 2 beautiful women right now who have been accused of whoever they slept with and, whatever. And so they were, allegedly attacked and are cut up everywhere, but not by women, men. You sending men to beat on women.
I need some clarity on it. You said that one more time.
Let me tell you, but I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna preface it by saying this. What's sad is that a lot of times a man can hurt a woman so badly that she no longer even knows who she's angry at. And what happens is, first of all, let's get up a 1-800 number for postpartum depression. Because let me tell you something. That's nothing to joke about. It's nothing to joke about. You just had the biggest blessing of your life with a child, and in 2 weeks, you have attacked 3 women, 1 at Fashion Week, and left looking the way you left looking so that people could point their fingers at our culture and at our community and laugh at us some more?
It was nuts. It was nuts.
You the Lord gave you a blessing of a beautiful bundle of joy. And the only thing on your mind once you gave birth was to attack people and to stop their bags. Let me tell you something. A woman cannot give your man if he doesn't stick his in there. Who are you angry at, sweetheart? You got these women crying and scared to leave their house. And you want to talk about stopping bags? This is disgusting. Because you know they can't, because you know they can't afford security? So you scaring these girls to death and they can't even come to work anymore? And you want to let your publicist write something about stopping bags? Do you know what the it is to sit in your room for hours and days at a time writing raps? You came into my culture. I never had the DJ to play my songs. You calling black women roaches? You getting girls beat up because of what your man doing? No, real never do that. You never attack the woman. You never attack the woman. You take that up with your man.
Wow. I can't believe it. And then this morning, I always watch, now, okay, I'm gonna give an opinion on another female who is very, very popular. Most of you probably know who she is. Her name is Wendy Williams. She is a talk show host. She's pretty big, not quite up there with Ellen and Oprah, but she's pretty big on daytime TV.
Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
So every day or every Monday or something, I don't really know. I don't really watch her show. She does this segment called Hot Topics, and today's she was talking about Cardi B and her arrest. I seriously can't with this woman. She is definitely not a Nicki fan. She's had Nicki on her show once, and it didn't really go that well. But Wendy Williams is a fan of and friend of Remy Ma and Papoose. And for those of you who don't know the Nicki drama, I won't get into that, but she no like Remy Ma, okay? We don't like Remy Ma. So, there's that. And then, so you know Wendy Williams has it up for Nicki, and she just really doesn't like, no matter what Nicki does, she's the bad guy. And this is one of them who claims that Chun-Li is the bad guy. Okay, so, yeah. But she actually she's talking about Cardi B and her arrest, and she goes, oh, doesn't she look good? Like, while she's, like, the pictures of her walking in, and I agree, like, she does look good, I'll say, but that's what you should be focusing on? Like, she hired men to beat up women, and you're saying, oh, just paying them off, just pay them off. I'll put the clip in.
Now, here's Wendy.
How you doing? I'm doing great, and there are a lot of surprises on today's show, so let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. So, the big story, thank you, I love you more. Thank you for being here. Can I get to my stories? Okay. All right, co-host. So the big story on apparently not just the blogs and the entertainment shows and Hot Topics, but the cover of the New York Post, the cover of the New York Daily News. It's like a top story, at least third down, right after Kavanaugh on the news, and that's about Cardi B's arrest. Wow. Oh yes, this is legit news. Well, you know, she was arrested yesterday. Actually, she turned herself in. She went to the precinct herself. Doesn't she look gorge? Yeah. Anyway, she was arrested for allegedly ordering her squad to attack 2 bartenders at a strip club back in August. Whoa. The bartenders' names are their sisters, and one's name is Jade, the other one's name is Baddie G. Cardi reportedly thought that one of the sisters had slept with her husband, Offset. Now, mind you, the Migos were performing that night at the strip club in August when Cardi was there with her whole squad, and the girls were tending bar. And so it's being alleged that Cardi said to her squad, you know, sick 'em. Next thing you know, it's a poof of, you know, those fights in cartoons where there's a poof of smoke, and all you see are arms and legs and stuff. So the squad dragged the girls out. There were chairs being thrown, bottles being thrown. This is all alleged, but the club knows what happened. So they needed immediate medical attention, these girls. And Cardi was charged with reckless endangerment and disorderly conduct, but Cardi is saying, I had nothing to do with this. I was over here minding my own business. But you know when you have a squad and you say sick 'em, you know, or, you know, that they're going over there. They're waiting for a reason to jump. So what's my thought? My thought is these girls are definitely gonna get some money out of this. Definitely. I feel like, they hired that guy, Joe Takapina. Joe Takapina. He is the lawyer, I know, right, handsome? I heard you grunt. Anyway, hired Takapina, who's also Meek Mill's lawyer. Okay, yes. So, I just feel like, you know, I get it for Cardi's diehard fans. You like all this excitement, and Cardi's fighting, and Cardi's, you know, fighting with the other one, Nicki Minaj and whatever. I'm sure this with the strip club won't be her last altercation. But here's the thing. She is so far up the totem pole right now as far as being a star. I just don't feel like this is how a woman is supposed to act. I'm just saying. And in my mind, what adds to it is because she's chosen what they call the dream of life. To be married, in other words, that says some sort of responsibility, like you're not screwing around anymore. And to have a kid. So, but she's out here doing the most. Anyway, Cardi, you should just pay these girls off and make it go away. Make it go away. And also, you know, work on your anger. The people surrounding you, don't let them encourage you to be angry like that. You have to work on your anger because you are a target with millions. And you seem like the type of person, it's real easy to get you upset, you know, and so you're a walking target. Don't let the people around you influence you. You look in your little daughter's eyes and you look in the mirror. Forget Offset. This is about you and your daughter. And your status now, you are a walking target for lawsuits. You don't want to spend all of your money fighting lawsuits.
Just pay him off and, you know, get on with your life because you're at the top of your totem pole, whatever. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, Wendy, you have been, all of these women need to realize and kind of, I know you love Cardi and I do too, like, but she's making it really hard. And if any other celebrity were to do something like this, you would drag them like so fast. But since Cardi's doing it, you don't really care. And I think this is kind of not fair to any other celebrity, and it's really not right. It shouldn't be this way. Like, why does Nicki has not done anything like that, and she still is getting this horrible rap about stopping bags and whatnot. Like, she's not the one that's doing it in my eyes. Like, she has before, and you know, there's been receipts that she has tried to stop other people's bags, which is not right. But this isn't about her. This is about Cardi. And right now, Cardi is in a bad light, and she needs to pull herself out of it. And I think turning herself in was the right way to do. Her publicist who told her that is very, very smart, because there's not much you can do if that got out and you, like, you know, tried to deny it, because they know you did it. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully this goes to trial and they can prove her wrong, or if she gets convicted and serves jail time. I do have to say, she did say that she didn't feel like this is how a woman is supposed to act, which I do agree. Trust me, I agree. It's not, and not just for women. Like, no one should act like this. Like, no one should hire, or not even hire, just tell your squad to go beat up someone because of alleged, you think that they had sex with you take that up with your husband. Like, you take that up with your man or your woman, and that's between you two. It's not the other person's fault, because, I mean, sometimes it is, but even then, you still take it up because they had the choice to do it or not. Especially the Offset. Like, he had the choice to have sex with that girl. She could not have made him unless he was unconscious and, you know, or drugged, which there was no evidence of that. You wrote the song Be Careful after him, so, I mean, we already know he's done it before. Why are you staying with him? I know you have a child and everything, but honey, you're better than that. Come on. So, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't like the way that Wendy Williams handled it and talked about it, because she made light of it. And I feel like the way she said, you should just pay these girls off and move on, it's like, what? Like, that just proves that the rich people get away with stuff because they are rich and they can afford to get away with it. You're literally telling Cardi B to do that just because she's famous, just because she's rich, to just pay these girls off and move on. Like, that's my problem with it. And you, look, Cardi, you messed up. Now you need to pay for it like anyone else. Like any single other person in this world would pay for it. So I'm glad she turned herself in, and she's doing it the right way, which I gotta give her props for. But hopefully this won't go more. And you know, if you want to remain up there in the totem pole and compete with Nicki and all these other artists and famous people, don't do this stuff. Like, she was saying you're targeted. Wendy Williams was saying you know, Cardi's targeted because of her social status now. No, she's not. I mean, yes, in a way, but you know how to get rid of lawsuits? Don't do anything that constitutes a lawsuit. Just act like a normal human being. How about that? Don't throw shoes at fashion shows. That's just me. I don't know. That's my critique on it. Maybe I'm crazy, and maybe that's why I'm not famous, because I'm an actual decent person. So, as you can tell, I don't really like Wendy Williams. For those of you who do, if you're fans of her, fine, go ahead. But I only watch her if she's talking crap about my Nicki, so, or my Cardi. And she never talks crap about Cardi, so there you go. But I think right now we don't need to talk crap, but we need to discuss, like, what's going on with Cardi. Like, you need to, I'm glad you're stepping up and owning responsibility for once of, like, things that you do. And I'm glad this validates what Nicki said earlier. Before any of this happened, she's the one who kind of brought it to light, all of this scandal. And a lot of people were saying she's lying, she has no receipts, blah, 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 like, and she does. So, anyway, that's all I have for you today. As always, like and subscribe to my channel. As always, go check out my other channel, with Audrey, and that's my summer channel that will resume in the summer. So go check that out. More stuff to come. And then go watch my other video that I posted today, because it is October 3rd. All my babes, we need to celebrate this day. Okay, so it's Mean Girls Day, and with that, over and out.